Hello and welcome to my UK Championships 2024 vlog. So this competition, I had clock, 2x2, 3x3, Skewb and Pyraminx. Clock was the only event that needed any requirements for. So clock you needed to have a sub 10-second average in order to compete. And over the past year and a half, 2 years since I've been competing in clock, I've aimed for this goal, and I've been averaging sub 10 for a long while, probably about like 8 or 9 months at home. So I only had 2 instances of competing in clock before UK Championships, so it put a lot of pressure, let's say, on needing to get that sub 10 average. But luckily I was able to get that sub 10 average, so I was able to compete in clock. So that was really the main goal of my cubing career, was to compete in clock at UK Championships, and I'm so happy that I did, and I'm so happy that I actually got an average. I was so nervous. The first day it was just registering, so I just had to go there, register, and then compete in clock. That was the entire day, day one. So clock was in the morning around 10 AM, so I did, from getting to the venue at like 9, I didn't really have much time to practice, and the nerves are really kicking in at that point.
8 seconds.
The first solve, my hands were shaking and I messed up on a few turns, which made it an 11, which was okay. Scrambles for this group were really good, and I felt like I really messed up because I was so nervous, but I am happy that I did actually still get an average and I didn't just DNF everything, because there was a lot of cross pieces, like there was a lot of pieces in the cross that were already lined up in like 3 of the 5 solves, and I did utilize that. But yeah, I feel like I could have done better, but under the circumstances of it being like the UK Championships, I think I did well with the pressure. I mean, it's not like I was ever going to win at all, so it wasn't pressure from other people, it was just pressure on myself, I think. So the second solve went really well. It's this 8.90 single, so the overall average ended up being sub 10, so 9.95. The annoying thing is, with that DNF, it would have been a low 9, and if I didn't DNF that solve, it could have been PR average, but you know, I'll still take a sub 10 average at one of the biggest comps in the UK, like, yeah. So overall, I'm actually quite happy with my results in clock. So yeah, that was my main goal of my entire cubing career, I guess, from starting clock. I knew I wanted to be able to participate in UK Championships with it, and I was able to, so I am happy about that. So after clock, I had nothing else for the rest of the day, so let's time travel back to the 1st of November, and I'll show you all the goodies we got from registering in the competition. Registering, we got this bag, UK Championships 2024 bag, and inside there was the pen, a big sticker, pin badge, a key ring, and a 2024 version of the cube cover. We also got a t-shirt. And also, finally, inside the box was Rubik's Edge. Pretty fun. Also, for participating, we get this certificate. So it just says what country you're representing and what events you qualified to participate in. So yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good haul of stuff. As I said previously, I only had clock today. So tomorrow I've got 2x2, 3x3, Pyraminx and Skewb. So that's the main day tomorrow, the Saturday. I met up with my friends Unicorn, Jess, Shiraz. He surprised everyone. He said he wasn't going to come and he flew all the way from Scotland. So that was really fun. I get to hang out and chill out with those guys today. And then later on I went to Nando's with Unicorn and her mum and we chilled out. It was really fun. And now for a segment we like to call Shiraz's Shenanigans.
Scotland forever!
It was going
You
quite
want
well.
soon, we'll give you soon.
Me just
You like
completely
soon?
forgetting
How about a
every
fourth
single hour.
one?
All the soon. But next time we'll just do full soon.
Yes. I wonder what Shiraz is doing today. Is he competing at 4x4 in UK Champs? Oh no, he's stuck in a cupboard in PC World. What's he doing now? Is he getting 5x5 cut off in UK Champs? That would be a no. He's on a ship meant for kids. Let's go, go, go!
I'm going to show.
And that concludes the segment of Shiraz's Shenanigans. There was about 21 groups of 3x3, it was insane. And out of those 21 groups, I was first, which was the most annoying part. So I only had about an hour to practice. Also, in advance, sorry for the quality of my 3x3 solves. I accidentally pressed the 0.5 camera lens on my phone before I pressed record. And so all my 3x3 solves are quite dark and I do kind of look a bit like an alien because of the fisheye-ness of the lens. So I apologise for that. I did try to fix it in post, but I couldn't get the colour correction correct enough so that there was no noise or anything in the background because it's so dark. So apologies in advance. So yeah, on that first solve, I got 26, and you could tell by my reaction I was not happy with that. So I knew starting off the average with such a terrible time, I was like, well, I've kind of screwed the average now, haven't I? So the next solve was a 21, which was good. Then a 19, another 21, and then another 19. So I counted the first 19. So it ended up actually being a 20.92 average, even though I didn't actually get a 20-second solve. And that's pretty good for me. My past 3 averages in competition have been 20, so I'm happy with that I got it at the largest competition. I have been having some issues since I learnt one of the M perms. I've now completely forgotten one of the J perms that I've known for about 2 years, so that's kind of annoying. I am still trying to learn full PLL, by the way, guys. Overall, I think 3x3 went as best it possibly could, to be honest, without PRing, so I'm happy with that. I'll take a 20 average and a 19 single. So the second event of the day was 2x2.
Eight.
I got a pretty good single in 2x2, 4.73 seconds, so that's pretty good for me. Recently I've been breaking a lot of 2x2 PBs in comp, so I knew that I wasn't going to break any of my PBs in 2x2. So the next event was lunch. It's pretty chill. There was a lot of like downtime in the comp, considering there was a billion groups for everything, so yeah, it was very busy. The only really annoying thing is there was another company called Herbalife who were doing a conference or something, I don't know, but their music was very loud and very annoying throughout the entire comp. It wasn't just loud, like you could actually feel it in your body, like the bass of the songs from the room that they were in, which was the next exhibition hall next to ours. But yeah, I felt really bad because obviously people are trying to do blind events during this, and it's not the UKCA's fault, it's the venue's fault. So the next round after lunch was Pyraminx. Overall, I got an 11-second average and a 9-second single, which is okay for me in Pyraminx. I get around 11, 10, 12 second solves. I still do like beginners, basically, Pyraminx. I don't know L40 or anything. And I also don't know all the last layer algorithms for Pyraminx. And Pyraminx went okay. I don't mind Pyraminx, it's like fine. Pyraminx is just a good side event for me, it's fun, way better than Skewb. Speaking of Skewb, Skewb was the last event of the day, and I think you can definitely tell it was the last event of the day by my times here.
seconds. Is it good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Inconsistent.
Like the batteries. This time of day they begin to die.
Art, they always work in art.
Thank you. With ours, because it's normally we only have 2 days. So towards the end of the second day, yes, the batteries are dying. We've got little flints.
Ready.
Good. So in Skewb, I got a 12-second single and a 14 average, and my Skewb times have just been declining recently. I used to average around 10, just under sub 10, and in May of this year, I got a 10-second average, and since that 10-second average in Skewb, it's just gone terrible. I don't know why, but my look ahead, I feel like the first layer, it takes me ages to make the first layer in Skewb. I know being colour neutral on Skewb would be beneficial, obviously, but I just find it really hard to predict where the centres will go once I do the sledges that moves the centres around. So, yeah, maybe I should learn a bit more of the Skewb fundamentals first. But overall, like, Skewb went okay. So yeah, overall this competition was pretty great. I got some pretty decent times. So happy I could compete in clock, and I made the qualifications. So I don't have any competitions planned for next year. UKCA have announced some. I'm unable to go to any of those. So hopefully they'll announce more later down the line in 2025 and I can go to more competitions. I had a really great time at UK Championships. It is always such a great time just to be around that many people who are into the same hobby as you, and you could just talk, and it's just easy to talk to people. It's just really fun. So I thought I'd show you guys a quick desk setup, seeing as I now have a new certificate. This is my current desk setup above my monitor, so all 3 of the certificates for my competitions that I have. So my next video after this one will be my Cubing 2024 roundup. I'm aiming to get that video out by the midway through January, so that's the next video that will be on this channel. So see you guys there.